Alright, what's up, guys? I'm going for a twofer. So, let's have a brainstorming session on this concept of the inversion, right? So, people say the world is inverted. Um, Doctors destroy your health. Judges, lawyers destroy the law. Teachers destroy the mind, right? That's something we can all agree on. Um, I've come to realize, or I have this idea, that it isn't actually the world that's inverted. It's the mind of the individual. When the mind of the individual is inverted, it sees things backwards. Um, what I really want to discuss here is how this happens. If you want to have a discussion on the ramifications of said inversion or examples of the inversion that are external to the individual, I'm all the way down with that. We can do that. I should have started this video off by saying how much I fucking hate wintertime. Right now, I live in a place where it's like 3 days summer, 2 days winter, 2 days summer, 7 days winter, 3 months of summer, 3 months of winter. It's just wild. So it's like nice and cool and kind of warm, and then the wind blows and you freeze to death. It's something else. So, here's what we know, right? In the beginning, God was the Word, and the Word was with God, and they were both one. And then God said, "Let there be light." And the question becomes immediately: Are we talking about a physical Earth here? I personally would imply that no, we're not. We're not talking. No point in the Bible are we talking about a physical Earth. We're talking about you. You are the light. That's you. God said, "Let there be you." I knew thee when you was in the womb. I knew thee before you were born. I knew you from the foundations of you. From the beginning, He knew you. So God created you on the first day. And God said, "Divide the waters above from the waters below." What is the waters? The mind. God divided the higher mind from the lower mind. And He moved on the surface of the water. It's talking about you. It's not talking about the world. So here's what happens with the inversion. Because we know that man is a dual-natured creature, right? So man is a higher water and a lower water. And initially, when you're born, you are perfect, as God made you. But slowly, this world changes you until eventually you're the lower water instead of the higher water you were created as. And so, that lower water becomes the water that is on top. This would be a little easier to explain using the mind. So when you begin as a higher mind, spiritually pure, you may lack self-control, things like that. But you start off as the higher and then you descend into the lower, right? And this is the old, hold on, how do you do that? Right? It's a 6-pointed, how the fuck do you do that? 6-pointed star. This and this, right? And so when you start here, Illuminati confirmed, and then you go here, it's upside down. This gets on top, and this is on bottom. That's the inversion. That's why people's minds are inverted, because the lower mind is reigning over top of the higher mind. And that's literally an inversion. And that's how the mind inverts. It's not the world. It's the mind of the individual. And the thing is, literally every single person, every one of them, 99.9% of the people are in the lower mind, and the lower mind is on top. And so if you look out into nature and you look at anything that is not a person, it's fine. But the thing about the judge and the lawyer destroy the law, the teachers destroy education, the dentist will destroy your teeth, the doctor destroys your health. Those are all people. And the reason those things get destroyed is because they're people with inverted minds. It's not that the judge and the lawyer mean to destroy the law, maybe the lawyer. It's not that the judge means to destroy the law. His mind is inverted, and what he sees as progressing a legal system based on natural law, because the whole legal system is supposed to be based on natural law and God's law. But because people's minds of the judges, the lawyers, are inverted, they do the exact opposite. Men make plans, and God laughs. They do it to themselves. The teacher thinks that she's actually helping you when she teaches you that this is the way that you think. She isn't. She isn't at all. The dentist thinks that putting metal caps on top of your teeth is helping, but it's not. And they think that they're helping, but they're not. Their minds are inverted. What they see as helping you is harming you. What they see as harming you is helping you. I would absolutely love to take the time to tie this directly into my video on the furnace of affliction, where suffering is a good thing. How so? Isn't suffering suffering? That's universally accepted as bad, right? No. The inverted-minded man, if that makes sense, the man with an inverted mind sees suffering as this awful torment, when actually it's refinement. I hope this has been a good brainstorming session. I don't have any more time. For the record, I never record any of these videos. If I have a script, I can do it in one time. I can usually stay focused and read what I got here. But if I don't have a script, I have to record these literally 4 times, because I will say something and then be like, oh yeah, and then go off on a tangent for 3 or 4 minutes, and to be like, oh shit, what was I even talking about? But not this time, because I love this topic. Psychology, law, anatomy, even astrology. I love all of it. I just love studying reality, nature, existence, all these big, grand ideas that I used to be scared to even think about. The greatest day of my life might be when I was a little kid, and I thought about those things, and I would get scared. I think I mentioned this already. And then it got to a point where I wanted to learn. I wanted to know things. I wanted to be the old man on the mountain with the wisdom, who is peaceful and just peaceful. Oh, peace is so wonderful. Not the peace out here, the peace in here. But I told myself, no, I'm gonna figure it out anyway, and I started figuring it out. Oh wow! See, even as I talk, I have these realizations. I might talk about that next time. That's it, guys. I'm out of time. I love you all very, very much. I hope somebody out there learned something from this, maybe comes back and's like, hey, and teaches me something in return. Hopefully. Love you all.